If you watch this video till the end, you will never see your pain the same way again. There comes a time in everyone's life when the world goes silent. No warmth, no light, no hand to pull you up. Just darkness, cold and unrelenting. This is the winter arc. Not a season, not just snow falling from the sky, but a storm that lives inside you. A phase of life where everything you've built begins to crumble. It's that time when your dreams freeze over. Your heart feels like stone, and every step you take feels heavier than the last. The winter arc doesn't knock on your door politely. It crashes in when you least expect it. When you think life is finally giving you peace, it strikes and tears you apart, leaving you in the ruins of who you used to be. It starts with the fall, the moment life smashes you to your knees. Maybe you lose someone you thought would always be there. Maybe the dream you've been working on for years collapses in a single day. Maybe you simply wake up one morning and realize no one is coming to save you. No one even cares if you make it in the middle of a battlefield. His sword shattered, his allies gone, enemies surrounding him as the sky turns black. That's what the fall feels like inside your soul. You're broken, you're empty, and there's a whisper in your mind that says, maybe this is it. Maybe you were never strong enough. That's when most people quit. That's why so many dreams die before they ever see the light. But here's the brutal truth. The fall isn't the end. It's meant to destroy the weak version of you. The one held back by comfort, fear, and doubt, so that the real you can rise from the ashes. But rising isn't easy, because after the fall comes the freeze, the coldest, darkest part of the winter arc. This is when time itself feels frozen. Days and nights blur together, each one colder than the last. You wake up with the same pain, the same emptiness, the same suffocating weight on your chest, and you start to wonder if this storm will ever end. The freeze isn't about battling enemies outside. It's about facing the monster that lives in your own head. It's the part where your fears whisper, "You can't do this." Your regrets scream, "You've already failed." And the darkness tempts you to just let go, to stay down forever. Most people stay frozen here. They give up. They numb themselves with distractions. They build fake happiness just to avoid the truth, and they remain trapped for the rest of their lives, haunted by what-ifs and could-have-beens. But not you. You are not most people. When you face the freeze, you have one brutal, lonely choice. Let the cold consume you, or forge a fire inside yourself so bright that it melts the ice around your soul. That's where discipline is born, not motivation, not hype. Pure, relentless discipline. Discipline is when you keep moving forward even when your heart screams to stop. When you show up day after day even though no one is watching. When you keep swinging that sword even though your arms feel like they'll break. In the freeze, every step forward feels impossible, but every step you take is shaping you into something greater. This is the phase where you don't just survive, you transform. Slowly, the storm begins to shift. The winds are still fierce, the cold still bites. But something inside you changes. You've stopped begging for the pain to go away. You've stopped searching for an easy path. You've stopped waiting for someone to rescue you. Instead, you embrace the suffering and use it to sharpen yourself like a blade. This is the climb. The moment you rise from the ashes of who you used to be. Every day you push harder. Every day you fight back against the storm. Your body grows stronger. Your mind grows sharper. Your spirit burns hotter. And as you climb higher, the world begins to notice. People who once doubted you start to question themselves. Enemies who laughed at your downfall begin to fear your return. Because you are no longer the broken soul who fell. You are something far greater. But don't be fooled. The higher you climb, the stronger the winds become. The challenges won't stop. The pain won't magically disappear. The world doesn't suddenly become fair just because you've grown stronger. No. The Winter Arc doesn't exist to make life easy. It exists to forge legends. It's here to prepare you for battles you can't even imagine yet. And that preparation comes with scars, with tears, with endless nights where you'll question why you even started. But those scars will one day be proof that you were unbreakable. The most powerful thing about the Winter Arc is this. It comes for everyone. You cannot avoid it. You cannot run from it. At some point in your life, the storm will come. It will strip away your illusions. It will test your limits, and it will try to break you. When that happens, you have two choices. Be the person who lets the cold destroy them, who stays frozen forever, who fades into nothingness, or be the warrior who becomes the fire, who uses the very storm meant to destroy them as fuel to rise higher than anyone thought possible. The Winter Arc isn't here to punish you. It's here to prepare you for the future version of yourself who is powerful beyond imagination. Somewhere in the future, there's a version of you who has achieved everything you dream of, who commands respect, who lives without fear. That version of you is watching right now, waiting for you to survive this storm. But you'll never meet them unless you fight, unless you keep moving forward, step by brutal step, even when the world tells you to quit. And then, after countless battles fought in silence, something extraordinary happens. The storm begins to fade. The snow starts to melt. The sun, faint at first, begins to break through the clouds. This is the rebirth, the final stage of the Winter Arc. It's not a magical happy ending. The world won't suddenly bow before you. Life will still be imperfect, but you will no longer be the same person who entered the storm. You've faced your demons and conquered them. You've stared fear in the face and refused to back down. You've become someone unrecognizable. A warrior forged by relentless pain, shaped by iron discipline, and fueled by an unbreakable will. They'll say you were born talented, gifted, destined for greatness. They'll try to rewrite your story, because they'll never understand the nights you spent fighting battles no one could see. But you will know the truth. You will know that you earned every inch of your rise, with blood, sweat, and tears. You'll know that you didn't just survive the Winter Arc. you mastered it. So when the storm comes, and it will, don't run, don't hide. Stand tall in the heart of the chaos and scream back at the winds, "You will not break me." Embrace the cold. Fight through the darkness. Because when this storm finally ends, the world won't just see a survivor. They won't just see someone who made it through. They will see a legend. And you will know that every scar, every tear, every moment of suffering was worth it. Because the winter arc didn't destroy you. It revealed who you truly are. The storm is coming, but so are you. Your winter arc isn't the end of your story, it's the beginning of your empire. But here's something you must never forget. The winter arc will return again and again throughout your life. Each time fiercer than before. Just because you've conquered one storm doesn't mean you'll never face another. Life will test you repeatedly, because growth is a cycle, not a single moment. Each new winter arc will demand a stronger version of you than the last. The victories you've already earned are proof of your strength, but they are also warnings, because if you become complacent, if you rest on past achievements, the next storm will tear you apart even more violently. That's why true warriors never stop preparing. They train when no one's watching. They sharpen their minds and bodies in silence. They seek discomfort intentionally, so that when life's chaos strikes again, they are ready. The most dangerous enemy isn't the storm itself, it's forgetting what the last storm taught you. You see, the winter arc isn't just a battle, it's a teacher. It shows you the truth about the world and about yourself. When the warmth of comfort fades away, when fake friends vanish, when superficial happiness melts under the weight of reality, what's left is the raw, unfiltered version of you. Most people run from that reflection. They hide behind lies, excuses, and distractions, because they're terrified of seeing who they truly are. But those who dare to face themselves head-on become unstoppable. Because once you've stared into the abyss of your own soul and refused to flinch, nothing in the external world can intimidate you. That's the real gift of the winter arc. Invincibility born not from perfection, but from survival.